guys, so we're here doing the flat barbell bench press. So what you want to do to start off with is kind of, sit down on the bench as if you're kind of just squatted onto it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to lie back. As you lie back, what you want to do is create a small arch in your lower back. So you should feel like if you put your hands under your lower back, there's a little bit of a gap between you and the bench, okay? You then want to keep your feet solid on the floor. You should feel like you're well planted in that position. You're going to pinch your shoulder blades back together so that you're nice and sturdy on the bench. So at this point, between the feet being stable, the bum being on the bench, the little bit of a gap there in the lower back so it's nice and tight, the upper back being nice and tight, you should feel like you're stuck to the bench, and if someone was to push you to one side or the other, you'd stay in place, so you're nice and steady and ready to lift that weight. From there, you're going to take a grip that's comfortable for you. This is going to vary between individuals. If you're wondering where to start with, if you're a taller individual, I would start by going somewhere around the rings. So start with maybe pinky finger on the rings. If you're a smaller individual, come inside that and then kind of see what's comfortable for you thereafter. So from here, you want to make sure that you're on a position in the bench where the barbell is roughly somewhere over your face, okay? You don't want it to be way too far behind you. So if you find the barbell's way too far back and you can't lift it out, then you just shift your body back towards it, okay? From there, you're going to push the weight up and out. It's going to be resting over kind of the middle of your chest or your shoulders, and then you're going to lower it down towards your chest. A sound rule of thumb here is to lower the bar roughly towards the nipple line, touch on the chest, and then back up again. Nice and slowly, and back up. As you're bringing the weight down, you want there to be a bit of a gap, here between your elbow and your sides. So you don't want the elbow to be right in towards your sides, but you also don't want it to be way flared out. So a little bit of an angle there at the elbow to the sides of the body. So if you were to look at what that looks like when you're standing up, the arms are going to be roughly like that. So there's an angle here between the side of the body and the arm. So not too high up and not right in by the sides of the body either. You can play around with that and see what's most comfortable for you. But overall, guys, really great exercise for building up the chest, building up strength there, building up pushing strength, and also your shoulders and the backs of your arms. So great for toning up all those areas. And just one final note, when you are putting that weight back, just like Paddy did, make sure you are resting it back against this padding here, then lower it down and put the weight to rest.